680's business editor Richard Southern joins us now. And Richard, the battle for our coffee dollar is heating up again. Tim Hortons is changing the way it makes its lattes, and it's even opening up a cafe on Queen West to promote it.
Yeah, that's right, Francis. Starting next Wednesday, all the lattes sold at Tim Hortons will be made using real espresso. They have new machines coming in, so they're actually going to grind the espresso to make a latte. Currently, the lattes at Tim Hortons are made using powder. Tim Hortons feeling the need to keep up with its competitors. McDonald's is making freshly roasted lattes now. And to promote this, as you say, Tim Hortons has opened an unbranded cafe at Queen near Bathurst. That's what we're looking at here. And Tim Hortons telling us that they felt it was time for them to get serious about their specialty coffee.
Interesting.
We had our coffee experts located in Ancaster, Ontario, scour the world to find the perfect espresso machine, as well as the perfect beans. Canadians love their coffee. They love their lattes too. It's time for Tim Hortons to make sure that they can serve Canadians a great, perfectly uncomplicated latte.
Francis, Tim Hortons currently dominates the $3 billion a year coffee market in Canada, but it's super competitive, so they need to keep making these changes, I think, to keep pace.
Yeah, and a powdered latte is a fake latte, let's be honest.
Yeah,
so.
Not going to cut it these days, not going to cut it.
So the price of lettuce continues to rise, and there are now new worries about a possible shortage.
Yeah, we've been following this story for the past week or so here on City and on BT as well, Francis. So let's take a look right now at some of the prices. Romaine lettuce going for about $3.99 here in the Toronto area. That's up 25% from last week. Cauliflower around $5.99, also up 25% from last week. The reason for this is heavy rain in California. It has been washing seeds out of the ground, so they haven't been able to plant. And yeah, it is stoking fears of a potential lettuce shortage for romaine or for iceberg. We're also seeing celery prices head higher. Almond production has slowed as well because of the downpours in California. They have prevented the bees from pollinating the flowers. So our grocery bill going up, Francis. Those prices in the produce aisle, they're getting more expensive.
Yes, let us be concerned.
Boo.
You can buy salad at Loblaws, we know that. Sometimes you can buy gas, but not for much longer. Richard, the chain is selling off its gas stations.
Yeah, they're going to remain there, but they are offloading them. Loblaws selling all its 213 gas stations across Canada for $512 million. Brookfield is the buyer, and Brookfield is going to rebrand them Mobile. So this is the first time we'll have the Mobile brand in Canada. It's prevalent throughout the U.S. and throughout parts of Europe. The gas stations, though, will continue to use the PC Plus loyalty reward program, which was offered under Loblaws. By the way, speaking of gas, Francis, no change coming up tonight for the price. It'll hold around $1.18.9 a liter.
Still expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the latest sign, it is the latest sign of the rise of the machine. So a Chinese warehouse has replaced almost all humans with a fleet of robots. This isn't good.
No, and I want to show it to you. I think we're going to see more of this. So we're looking at here a Chinese shipping company, and it's showing off its automated warehouse. Tiny orange robots ferrying packages around, each taking a parcel from a human worker and driving it under a scanner and then dumping the package in a specific chute for it to be shipped. This has reportedly cut labor costs in half. The human's only job here appears to be picking up packages and placing them on the robot. A report late last year found automation will cost Canada up to 7.5 million jobs in the next 10 to 15 years.
They'll never be able to replace your wit, Richard. Don't worry.
Thank you, Francis. I appreciate that. I'm sure there'll be a robot here soon doing the business, though. No question about it.
So Nintendo is trying to cash in on nostalgia once again. So the video game company is coming out with yet another mini console.
Yeah, so they had their NES console out last year, a hot seller. It only sold for about $40, and it had all the old games preloaded in it. Now it's Super Nintendo Mini Edition coming out later this year. Those are the reports today. And it, too, will come preloaded with some of your old Super Nintendo favorites like Zelda. And you know, Nintendo stock, it's been red hot. It's up almost 20% since its Switch console went on sale at the beginning of March. Traders playing Nintendo these days, Francis.
It's fun. So it is the tale of two teams at the box office. Jays ticket prices are collapsing, but it still costs a fortune to get into the ACC.
Yeah, you want to go see the Jays tonight, Francis? We could get in right behind the plate for dirt cheap. I want to show you this. Jays, best seat in the house, right behind the plate. $24 on StubHub, and they're playing the Boston Red Sox. Usually a big draw. Cheapest seat for the Jays tonight, $8. Over at the ACC, though, you're looking at $887 if you want to get down close to the glass. $296, the cheapest seat to, or the cheapest seat to get into the ACC. By the way, Vegas is turning more bullish on our blue and white. Look at these odds right now. The Leafs odds to win the Eastern Division were 50-1 at the end of last season. Now they're 10-1. What about the Stanley Cup? 100-1 odds back at the end of last year. Now they're a 20-1 shot. Francis, go Leafs, go.
Okay, that's very positive. I'm
Very positive
excited.
way to
We'll
end
see.
the business report. There you go.
No kidding. Thank you, Richard.
Thanks.